Hello. Welcome to the live. As you come in, would you please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me? I would greatly appreciate it. My name is S. Marie, and I design gift baskets. I went out to the Dollar General. You remember to project. I went out to the Dollar General clearance event today, and I got a couple of items, and I'm just coming in to show you guys some of the things that I picked up, so that if you are interested in these items, you can be on the lookout for them as well. Today is the first day of the clearance event. It is Friday, November the 14th, 2025. Let's see who we got in the chat. Grand Rising, Miss Brenda Alexander. Good afternoon. It is afternoon, isn't it? Hey, Crafty Leo. Hey, Crafty Granny. Hey, Miss Nene. All is well. Just got back from the event. Hey, Miss Rose. What did you pick up for me, says Crafty Leo? I got a couple of items. Y'all, somebody beat me to every store I went to. And apparently they were looking for the exact same things I was looking for, because that was the only thing they got out of those stores. Um, so yeah, there's that. But the day is still young. The clearance event is still young. And I have not made my rounds. So hopefully I'll be able to locate some things over the next couple of days. If not, no big deal. Um, but yeah, I was bummed. And I literally just saw Ms. Donna House's short. She got some of the stacking bins that I was looking for. So beggars can't be choosy. I did find some heavy duty totes and some other containers, and I'll show you those. They were in your live. Yeah, they were. That's what I said. I'm like, man, as much as I don't want to do it, that's why I might have to do the membership, especially if I'm going to bring you in and all that kind of stuff, because these people in my area do what they do. And I mean, I get it, but in the same sense, like, come on, man. But nevertheless, I did get some items, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna go ahead and share those with you all, and then I'm going on to my next set of tasks for the day. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Yes, do it for your members. Yeah, cause yeah, the people who ain't members, they they don't mind just getting the information and going on about their business, which is fine. I get it, but so yeah. Anyway, that's what that is. But like I said, I did get the back there. They are $10 each. So they were $2.50. Nope. Those were $3.25 for some reason. Or were they 2.50? They may have been 2.50. Something was $3, and I was like, that ain't supposed to be $3. I'll have to look at my receipt. Hey, Miss Angela, welcome in. Hey, Twisted Bunny. Hi there. Hi there. All right. So of course, I told y'all I wasn't really studying anything but the storage containers. After like that third store that I went to, and I said they had, pretty much beat me to, and by the end of it, I ended up being like 5 minutes behind her. The lady was like, she just left like 5 minutes ago with the big black tote things. I was like, crap. So I've been chasing this lady down all day, and I ain't caught up with her yet. I ain't beat her to the nail store yet to get these things, but that's the name of the game. It's no big deal, but like I say, I still have a little bit of a chance to go out and find some more stuff. Um, I will show you what I did actually pick up in the event you guys are interested in these things. I found a couple of penny items while I was out today. And here, I'll show you those ones. So I found one of these boxes. If I can get it out of this bag. Miss Rose says, everybody please give the video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. We got 27 on and 12 likes. So if you guys could go ahead and like the live, I'd appreciate it. So I got these. These were like 50 cents. No, this was a penny. I'm lying. This was a penny item. This candle here, Jasmine Blossom. This was also a penny item. And get out of my car, bee thing. And then I found two of these lanterns that were awesome. So we got 4 items. that I can remember that were a penny. So happy to find these items. Twisted Bunny says, "Hey, I hit 2 stores and loaded up. Got 2 of the refrigerators. One of the stores had a whole stock of black containers, and I walked right by them. Now I got to go back." I'm looking for the ones that are open on the front. These ones with the red handles are also included. And then I'm going to show you some other things that are included also. Give me just a second. Let's get us there. I picked up some of these. You guys know what these are. They were 50 cents, or no, 25 cents a container. So that made them be 25 cents a pack, which made them be what, 12 cent, 12.5 cents per container. So I did pick up some of these because I didn't get any of this shape. I just got the little narrow ones. I didn't get any of the baby ones. Then the 4 pack, I left those. I'll wait for those to penny because I do have a number of little bitty small bowls. So I did get these. I did find a couple of boxes. You guys know I have not been buying any of the boxes that they've had out. I was waiting for them to penny, and then I missed out on them pennying. So I don't have many of the current year boxes, but I did find these 3. So this one is Strongest and New Beautiful, Beautiful, Brilliant, and Brave is the other one with the checker plaid print. And then the last one, it says Take It Easy with the little smiley faces on there. So I did find a couple of boxes. So I went ahead and picked those up, although I was like, I'm going to wait until they penny. But since I missed all of the other boxes, I was like, well, I might need to go ahead and get a couple boxes. So I did get a couple of these as well as my penny puffs. And I think I just tore that. I have to put a little bit of glue on there. It'll be fine. Let's see. Hey, Miss Lisa. Welcome in. Welcome in. What else do we have? In keeping with red dot or whatever that is. Yeah, because these are red dot. I went back to the same store. I saw the towels in, and they were still sitting there. So I had towels I got for $1, purples and 2 of the pink ones. So if you guys are interested in towels, check that out. Also, any of this checkered print stuff that you see out there, give it a scan because most likely it is red dot. Although there are a few that are like a brown dot now. So be careful, but definitely check the towel section because there were towels that were included in this line. I also did not find one of those vanity things I was talking about I wanted to find. I didn't see any of those. The ones that Miss Nessa just designed. I didn't see any of those. But I did get my granddaughter a rug. So this is like an off-white with a pink animal print, I guess, to it. It was $10, but it was ended up 50 cents. It's got a little bit of something on it, but I'll scrub that out. It's a rug for my grandkids, so she'll be all right. Everybody's speaking. Everybody's speaking. All right, some more red dot stuff. So I showed you this. I showed you that. These 3 stacks of totes are packaged with a band all the way around them. They're to be sold as a 3-pack. It literally says it on the tag. It says 3 pieces, stackable. Oh, these were $3 and I want to say 25 cents for the 3-pack. And both stores that I found these in, do you know those people scanned this thing 3 times? They saw were 3 tops, 3 lids, 3 containers, whatever, and they just scanned them, assuming that I had put them like that. And I had to show them each time, no. This is for the 3P, the 3-pack. The whole 3 of them was the $15. So they had to void that off of numerous receipts because, like I said, they were just scanning away. So if you get these totes, make sure you watch them because they probably will feel like it's part of the sale thingy. They'll feel like they're individually sold when in actuality, it's the group that's for sale. Hey, Sherika, welcome in. Let's see who I missed. The first store I went to, the DG employees got all the 3-pack clear containers and the 3-tier carts she had in the back room. Right. Yeah, I saw that as well. At one of the stores, I was like, why do y'all keep putting this stuff back here? Y'all packing it up early and putting it in the storeroom, but in the same sense, you're fussing because it's so crowded back there. Like, I don't understand. Now, it's one thing to put the pennies back there, but they're putting the stuff back there now to make sure it's not on the store for when it, I mean, on the floor to be sold once it pennies. But that kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm not really understanding what their logic is on this. Um, how much were the black containers? These were, let me get to those. So that was red dot. I think I have another red dot. Let me see. Um, and I, but this little tie thingy here that's flapping in the wind, it was attached around all of these bins. But for whatever reason, they still think it's only one that's being sold for that price. So check them. So the other was the 20 quart, and this is the 10 quart, I think. 15, 13 quart. So I got a set of the 20 quarts and I got a set of the 13 quarts. So these were 250 and the other set was 325. Hey, still classy. I just had everything put away and now I'm back to square one, right? Hey, Sanana. Those bins are an excellent deal. I thought so too. Hey, Clyde. BB, right? I know she bought it all so she could buy it for herself. May have. She may have. Oh no, she bought it all out so she could buy it herself. Oh, okay. I can't wait to get off because I want to go shopping. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Shamika. Black containers at my store. In my store, $5. Really? 'Cause I can honestly say I know for a fact I didn't pay $5 for no tote. That I know for a fact I did not do Sedona. This is a red item also. It's a collapsible bucket. So you may see them thin like this up on a sky shelf, or you'll see them popped out like this on a sky shelf. And I saw a whole box of them collapse up on a sky shelf somewhere. I only got this one. I left the rest of that stuff in there. I wasn't even supposed to be getting this. I said I was going for bins and bins alone, and I ended up spending a whole like $30 out there in the streets today. But and still didn't actually get the bins that I wanted. So let me spin this around. Let's see what kind of price this thing has on it. Get all this trash out of here. Okay, well this one doesn't have a price. Oh yes it does. Here it is. $12. So it was $3. I paid $3 for these heavy duty 55-liter storage boxes. And hopefully you guys can see the UPC. And they do come with the lids that are inside. So we got some of those. And then we got these ones. We got these ones. I showed you that. So that was all of the red dot that I got. Yes, Adana, they have two sizes in the large storage bins, $3 and $5. The big black ones with the red handles. Yes, thank you, Still Classy. Bagged and bowed. Hey, how are you? They have one Esmery that is regularly $20. What? I don't know about that. I don't want that one. Well, the black man concept's working in my mind, and looked at these items when I concept was the first thing that popped in my mind. So I did buy some of the s'more stuff, even though I said I wasn't really looking for that, but I did get some of the things. So we'll start with the least of the expensive ones. These s'mores platters, oval trays, excuse me. These are 25 cents. So if you see them out in the store, they're 25 cents currently during the clearance event. So I got a couple of those, not many. I also got a couple of these mezzanine plates, 8-inch diameter plates. They were also a quarter. So the two colors that they had are the black check, and then this one says more s'mores, please. Go away, little bee thing. Go away from me now. It is huge. I got some. That's what I'm looking for, still, Nancy. I'm gonna find some. That's what I got. The ones that are regularly $20. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hey, Miss Marvella, how are you? Yes, yes, yes. So there's still hope. I'm gonna find them eventually. It's gonna happen. Some more stuff that I got are a couple of these little small signs. These were a quarter. These hot cocoa bar signs were also a quarter. Oh, maybe if I get the thing out y'all face, y'all can see, huh? Y'all wasn't gonna tell me or nothing. Y'all was just gonna let me put that thing all up in y'all face, knowing y'all couldn't get a good picture. And here's another one, hot cocoa. So we picked up a few of those. Not much, because I think I know where I'm going with it. Um, but now that I'm home, I'm gonna run out to the workshop and grab those things, pull them together, and see if that's really where I want to go with it. So I did get some s'more stuff. I also got two of the spatulas. One says I love s'mores. The other one says I love cocoa. And they were $1 originally, so they're 25 cents during the clearance event. And then I got this that doesn't have a price tag. Hold on. Oh, get my penny lanterns out of the way. Um, the big ones are 100 liters. Thank you, Still Classy. Miss Rhonda says, okay, I'm running. Talk to you all later. I'm already behind. I have the little s'mores pit. So those chargers and signs will go great. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I left the s'mores kit. I was looking at it. I saw them at like my first, actually 3 stores. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't quite make it go with the theme that I was trying to do. So I left it. But I may pick it up if I see it again. Now these s'mores caddies, I picked up these. It says, this one says making s'more memories or something. Yeah, making s'mores memories. So the large size s'mores caddy can accommodate chocolate bars, marshmallows, graham crackers, peanut butter cups, and roasting sticks. A convenient and fun way to store and transport all of your s'mores equipment and ingredients. So yeah, this little s'mores situation. So I did pick him up. This was $2.50. So I ended up getting two of these. This other one says, give me s'mores fun." This s'more situation is really messing with me. So I did get two of those caddies. And then the other thing I got was the Hershey s'mores blanket. So this was also $2.50. But if you have any of that s'more stuff from what was it, Valentine's Day, then these may be something you want to go to add. And at $2.50, I thought that was a better deal. The cheapest I've seen the s'mores and the other candy blankets, I saw them at City Trends, and they were like $7. And the girl told me that they had went on clearance, but then when I had her check them, they were still $7. So if you have some of all of that Hershey stuff, this may be an opportunity to get you some blankets at $2.50. If you find a slew of them or some hid somewhere in a store in the back corner, then you may be able to wait until these penny out. But they're currently only at 50%. So we would still need to go to 70% and 90% before the penny. Sometimes they'll jump from 50 to 70 to 90, some, quickly. Other times it'll be a while. And since we have this clearance event going on this week, I don't think any of our 70% items are dropping in price anymore. But the penny list should start circulating. Actually, it went out yesterday. Um, but it should start circulating more today. So we'll know if this kind of stuff is going to drop next week. Those are cute. Yes, ma'am. Uh, Happy shopping, Miss Honda. I got them when they were $1.50. Okay, good deal. A s'mores tackle box. Yes, Crafty Leo, that's what it is. Oh, you can put those Bodycology s'mores perfumes in one of those caddies. Oh, you can. Good one, good one. Yep, yep, yep. So that's that. There are also candles with the s'mores situation. So I don't know if you guys are aware, um, but s'mores had candles, the s'mores line. So this one is literally scented s'mores. And there's the UPC. Hopefully you can get it. But these were originally $5, so I paid $1.25 for them. So if you guys are looking for these, then are interested in these, they do have candles out there as well. The only other thing I got were two little packs of decorative ribbon. Like I said, once again with the orange and black polka dot. This is Halloween ribbon, and it ended up being, I want to say 15 cents. Yeah, I think like 15 cents or something. So I picked up two spools of that. And I also found these little monster sticker books. There are other sticker books and activity pages and activity books and things like that in the Halloween section. Most of them are really geared towards Halloween. Like it'll say Halloween sticker book or Halloween coloring activity or whatever. This one didn't say that, although there are little bats over there on the side and a spider. I figured we can get away with that. I'm looking for monster items to put with some of my concepts for my boys. So it's just little, monsters. So I looked through here while I was in the store and I didn't see a lot of like bats and spiders and ghosts or anything like that. It's just monsters. So, and it doesn't say Halloween. So they finna get this little book. But these were 15 cents also. And the only other thing I got were a couple of these football plaques. They were 25 cents. This one is touchdown. I got a couple of the game days. Can you see? No. Yeah, two touchdowns and two game days. Oh well, this one says tis the season. So that's all I got, you guys. Not a lot, not a lot. Like I said, I spent right at $30 um, for all of the things. Those were $3 each. I got five of them, so that was $15 right there. And then by the time we added the 250 for each of these items, and 150 for each of my towels and my rugs, yeah, we were right at about $30. So I did pretty good. That one stopped. Okay, that one stopped too. And I did stop in the tree store, and I actually found the strawberry cream Yardley. So I picked up two of those to go with the two Epsom salts that I have. Um, and I also found some Smurfette socks. And I know y'all like, why you got Smurfette? Because I have some Smurfette coffee mugs. So I'm gonna put these socks and something else in there, and Smurfette gonna be going off my table. Give her a little lotion or something, and she can go and have coffee and lotion her Smurf self. I got this one too. Um, and then I finally found the playing cards to go with my Grinch pen. So we'll be adding some of that stuff. You remember I have all that Grinch ribbon and Grinch cards and all that stuff. So I picked up a couple of items that are Grinch. I say if I make it to the hobby in the lobby, I may look and see if they have anything there in like a multi-pack that I can split up and do that way. So that's really all I got, you guys. What is in here? Oh, a couple of the s'mores cups. S'mores also has coffee cups and s'mores cups. Life is better by the campfire. So these were 25 cents also. And these things, check in your like Christmas area because my s'mores table had pretty much been moved. All of the stuff was gone. The candles, I found the candles over there in the Thanksgiving stuff, in with Harvest, because it kind of looks like some of that Harvest stuff, especially with that gold lid. So check Harvest for your candles and any of your other stuff, especially if your s'mores table has been gone. Coffee cups were found with the Christmas coffee cups. They are little tumblers like this for Christmas that are Christmas themed. That's where I found the actual cups, these marshmallow cups. So our s'mores cups, I guess is what you're calling them. So check those areas as well. Um, and all my bins were on top stock, were top shelves, and I literally had to walk around the whole store looking up top on each and every one of the aisles, the perimeter of the store. They no longer have them, so people will just kind of put them anywhere. The only other thing I could do is tell you to actually ask them because it's only on sale. It's not like it's a penny item. Of course, we can't talk to the employees about penny items, but these are just regular sale items. So if you go into a store, um, the ones that I go into later on today, I have better rapport with them because I be there all the time and they know I ain't the enemy. So I'm gonna literally ask them, hey, do y'all have any of these particular bins in your stock in your back room? And if so, they can bring them out to the front, or I'll swing back by and get them later or something like that. So I will actually ask and have some of my more friendly store employees check their back rooms to see if they have a stock of them somewhere. So that's all I can do at this point. You know, I can keep chasing them. I could have kept chasing them, but I gave myself a time limit. I'm within my time limit. I'm home. I've done my haul video. So now we can go and move on to some other activities for the day. So let's see. You did really good. Thank you. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for you. Not a lot, but I wanted to go ahead and share in the event that you're looking for any of this stuff. But we talked about it this morning, so hopefully between that information and these little visuals and being able to go and look for more visuals out on Christmas Connections or any of the Facebook groups that we talked about earlier, then hopefully you guys will be able to go out and explore also. Apparently, I got another ribbon, and this is a 15-cent water bottle. These are some of the characters had water bottles for Halloween. So this is a Halloween Spider-Man water bottle. Check your water bottles and your containers and stuff like that, especially for the characters. Pull them up, look under the bottom of them. If they have a black tag, that's usually indicating that that's a Halloween item. So check those and see. Just like my ribbon has black on it, and then some of this other stuff has like yellow background with a green diamond. So check under them quickly, and if you see a black tag, scan it because it should be Halloween and it should be on sale. They also had candy and all that kind of stuff out there. So if you're looking for candy for Christmas, the candies are a decent price if that's what you're into. Um, and a lot of the ones I've noticed have had like Christmas, or excuse me, Halloween on the outside. The inside wrappers don't have much Halloween on there. So you may want to kind of look into the bag and see if you can see through some of that clear plastic and see if they have any, Halloween characters on there or anything if you want to use them for another season. But yeah, that stuff is there and it has pretty good shelf life. So you may be able to carry it forward to a couple of other seasons. So that's another thing I can bring to you. Really nice wins. Thank you, Miss Nene. Still Classy says, I was able to find some of the natural shaped shred 38 cents. Yes, thanks to you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm gonna have to look for natural color. I don't think I only saw like some off white and then some white, but I'm gonna have to look for the natural color. Thank you, Still Classy, for letting me know. Sedona says she's heading to DG now. I know, right? You did really good. Thank y'all. So yeah, I just wanted to come up here and show you guys what I got. Give you a couple of more visuals, in your face visuals. Oh man, Still Classy, you're on the live, and I didn't even show you the Vaseline, the Yardley tins. That's what I meant to bring. Um, and I don't have my keys to the workshop, or I would take you guys back there. We go find them. Let me see. 52%. those. I'll bring the item that I want to do, show you guys for this concept. So give me 1 second. Let me run the house. Please send me a pic of that. Yes, ma'am, I will. All right, field trip. Let's see. Let's take this with me. This can stay here. Do I need to take this whole stand? I think I do, because I'm going to have to sit y'all up outside while I go in, whoa, into the workshop. Ooh. So Classy says, I bought a bunch of teen red dot stuff, pillows, cups, candles. Yes, yes, yes. I was super tempted. I was like, shoot, I'm going to get one of those back rest things. I started to get one of those. Tell me I'm going to use that when I get, when I set up in bed and watch TV, knowing heck well, I wasn't finna do that. The second I get into bed, I'll be asleep. Oh, crap. Y'all right here. Hey, y'all. Okay, these are the Yardley boxes. This is what the box looks like. And some football cups and blankets. Hey, Miss Brenda. These are what the containers look like. They are just literally round circle Yardleys. It says daily moisturizing. Does that say that? Yeah. Face and body cream. It's a little bitty tin. 2.53 ounces. And here is the UPC. If it ever clears up. Let's see if we can get it to clear up. No, doesn't look like it's gonna play nicely. But these are 75 cents. They were 50 cents. Now they are an additional 50% off during the clearance event. So they're down to 75 cents. So if you need some little circle cleaners, you can get you a box of the Yardleys if you want them. The other idea I told you guys I'm working on in my mind, you guys were actually with me, and I even did a haul where I showed you guys I got all of these bears from a store. And now, since the s'more situation, it literally reminded me of bears that I bought. This is twisted all up. I'm trying to untwist this thing. Never seen those. What? I seen them at Dollar General. Yes, ma'am, Miss Donna. They are 75 cents currently. Because they are on clearance already. So they were down to 150. But now they're 75 cents this week during the clearance event. I've never seen those. Where do they keep them? They keep them in the, what is it, the rounder, like that metal wire stand up there by the cash registers where you have to like go in our stores. We have to follow the little thing to go around and come back around to the cashier. up there on that thing, they have boxes of these. At two of the stores I went to today, I saw more boxes of these. They even had the two-piece lip glosses for the Yardley. That was my first time seeing those up there. I had been looking for them on the dollar aisle and I could never find them. So the day I saw them, they were up there on that little metal roundabout thing. Um, Sometimes they'll have like phone accessories. Of course, they have all that candy and like lighters and all of those things. So on the metal racks at the front of the store, and hopefully you'll be able to find them in your store. Hey y'all. Hey Miss Margaret. Hey Monique. Did I miss Monique? Hey y'all. Miss Donna's here. All right. So the other thing that I told you, I was wanting to show you, or I was talking about, is I got these bears, these marshmallow bears, from Walgreens, and I got them at a good price. But I want these bears to go to Sally's house. So, oh my goodness, the animals. So when I saw these, I'm like, hold on, this is literally a marshmallow bear. So can I get away with putting him with s'more stuff? So I'm trying to work it out in my mind where this marshmallow bear and some of that s'more stuff is gonna go together. So we're gonna keep that. But the boxes are cute. I love the boxes myself. They actually just open up in the back. It's magnetic. And then the little bear guy, he's just a marshmallow bear. See him? It literally is just like dots. So I'm thinking he should be able to be a s'mores somebody. I don't know who, but marshmallows, s'mores, I think they should be okay. And I have a pretty good amount of these, like 10 or 15 of these in varying colors. So this is yellow. I have like a pink and white and red one. Of course, I have plain white, I have plain red, I have plain pink. I have plain like green color. Um, so I have a lot of different colors. So that's why I was like, when I saw that s'more stuff, I was like, hold on. Because I've been looking at these things. I pulled one off of my shelf and put it right there on my table so I can look at it. So whenever my mind is free, I can think of things to go, like, what can I do with this? I have a couple other items up there on my tables like that now. Because if I don't keep it in my face, I'm not going to keep thinking or trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So I'm like, here, let me put it up here so I can see it. So I was in here last night and I put it up, brought it out off the shelf. And I was like, man, I got to be able to do something with this on Marshmallow Bear. And walk into Dollar General and see that s'more stuff. I was like, hold on. They finna get a Marshmallow Bear and s'mores. That's about all I know to tell them. Everybody's saying yes. Hey, yay. That would be perfect together. So cute. How cute. All right. The ladies in my store are pulling the red dot items from the back of the store. They just need to let me go to the back and shop, right, Sedona? Yes, change the ribbon. Yep, yep. Gotcha, Miss Sally. Yeah, they're pulling mine too, Sedona, says Miss Donna, and me. But yeah, so that's what I was showing you guys. So we're going to figure out something to do with this baby. I could do something as simple as putting a s'mores mug up here and some other something or other. Or I can put this in a basket and like do an actual concept. So, and I have enough of these that I'll probably be able to do both. But I want to roll out a good majority of these if I can for Christmas. Um, and if I have some that's stuffed over for Valentine's, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I thought the marshmallow bear needed to go with some s'more stuff. So that's all I have for you guys. 40 minutes. Let me get off of here and get on to my next thing. I have a couple more orders to pack up and ship today. Then I also have an order that I have to ship tomorrow. I need to pull some items to ship. And yeah, after we do that work, then we may be able to do a little more play and see if we can find some more of the bins. Miss Margaret says, I haven't been shopping in weeks. I'm currently bagging and bowing up purses, and they are selling like hotcakes. Y'all don't sleep on this money. Get you some. Yes, ma'am, Miss Margaret. I saw your things, your purse concepts. I did some for, what was it? When did I do those? Oh, Mother's Day? Yeah, Mother's Day. At the last minute, I went and literally just started dropping purses into bags and putting bows on them. I put bows on them on the scene. But yeah, so that at last resort, that's what I'm gonna be doing for some of mine. Not all of them, but a good number of them to see if I can just get them out to some customers. So, are there any questions, comments, or concerns for me? If not, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank y'all. We have 32 people on currently and 43 thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, so it's not like I'm encouraging you guys to shop. If you're looking for some of these things, then you may be able to actually go out there and find some. I've sold 11 purses in the last 24 hours. Look at you, Miss Margaret. Do you have a baseline for your purses that you're selling them at? They're very nice looking bags, and of course the bows always make them look awesome. So I was just wondering what kind of price points are you dealing with, and you're in Texas. Yeah. Miss Margaret says y'all don't forget, y'all don't miss y'all money now. Y'all not gonna get that stuff sold. We just have tons and tons and tons of um, lanterns on my tables. So let me see. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, I guess I will let you all go. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the comments. If I find some more stuff, I may or may not put out a short. Um, but yeah, gifts made with cupcake boxes. Dollar General clearance event, awesome deals. The Deal Hunter just posted. Wow, and it's a fellow Texan. Yes, Miss Margaret's in Texas, I believe. From the Piney Woods, South Texas, I think is what her sign off is. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll chat at you later. Peace and blessings.